welcome back to my channel and to a new video. I hope you're well and having a lovely day. If you're new here, my name is Nicola. I make lifestyle videos and today I've got a haul from Temu for you. But before I go into that haul, I need to introduce you to a new member of our family. No, we haven't got another dog or a cat. We've got a little bear. I need to share this with you. The people at Getahug have sent me this bear, which Phoebe cannot wait to get her hands on. I mean, she's 14 years old, but seriously, I've never known a child so in love with soft toys. She has so many and she won't get rid of any of them. And when she heard that this little bear was coming our way, she was like, it's for me, I'm having it. I wish I'd kept it for a birthday present really, but she would have seen this. So, oh my gosh. These are the cutest bears I think I've ever seen. Look at this. So this little bear is handmade. They are, every single one is unique. So you will never get one the same as another's because they are all handmade. They all have these distinctive, I don't know whether you can, yeah, we can see these distinctive blush cheeks. So you've got little rosy cheeks, which I don't think any other bear has. I showed it to Archie and he said that he looks like, or she looks like Sabrina Carpenter, because Sabrina Carpenter has the very distinctive blush cheeks. They all have movable arms and legs, just like you would, you know, the very expensive bears that you can get, the antique bears. Well, they're the same. They have these opposable, is it opposable? Movable arms and legs. So, you know, they can stand, they can sit. And they are just adorable, and they come with outfits. So mine has been sent with an outfit, so I'm going to put the outfit on and show you, but he is just the most gorgeous little bear. Can you imagine giving this to somebody as a gift? They have these little, it has a little leather, zoom in on this, a little leather emblem there, so it just says Getahug on it, and so that you know that it's a genuine Getahug bear. But he is really, you can tell the quality, because you know, you can get lots of bears on the market now and you can buy bears from anywhere, but this is a proper, you know, this would be a gorgeous gift, like a christening gift or a birthday present for somebody. I mean, oh, I want to keep it. I don't want Phoebe to have it. Anyway, I'll be back in 2 seconds. I'm going to put his little outfit on. Well, I think it's a her actually. Her little outfit on, and you can see what she looks like. Okay, I'm back. Oh my god. Okay, this is the outfit that I was sent. Oh, I need to put his tail or her tail through the little hole at the back. Oh my gosh. So there's a little bunny outfit, and she even got a little handbag with a chain. Little ears. Oh, come on. Let's turn this down a little bit. There we go. And oh my goodness, the little tail at the back. Oh my god. So this bear came beautifully packaged. It came in this box and then wrapped in this paper. And also with it, you get this little card. And you can personalise these. So when you order your bear, you can personalise the card. And this says, hello, my name is, oh, I don't have a name yet. I think you would like to help me with one because I was born for you and will always be with you. I will comfort you when you are sad. I will be with you when you are happy, and I will be with you for years to come. I would be happier if you could always keep me by your side so we could explore the world together. Even though you are a strong and brave little buddy, I still wish you could cuddle me more often. Hug me now. I love you, my best friend. So this bear needs a name, and Phoebe thought it would be a nice idea if you guys would suggest some names for her. Her, him, I think it's a her, but either or. Maybe unisex names down below. So yeah, if you have an idea of what we could name this gorgeous little bear, then please let me know down below. And if you would like to order a little bear for a gift for yourself, or for a gift for a loved one, I mean, there are back to school ones on the website. You could order a back to school bear as a little pal for if you've got little ones starting school for the first time, or you know, Christmas present, birthday present, whatever. You can get 15% off with my code, which is Clarke Life. Hang on, let me just check. It is, yeah, Clarke Life 15. I will put it on the screen and I'll put it in the description box down below, and I'll leave the link to the website and everything down there. But these are absolutely the cutest bears I've ever seen, and I think I've got a little, we've got a little one in our family who would 100% like one of these for Christmas, so I think one of those might be going her way at some point, but they're just adorable. Wonderful little keepsakes and great for a little hug. So yeah, please check out the website if you've got anyone you would like to buy a little bear for, or just buy one for yourself. I quite fancy keeping this for me. Nearly dropped it on the floor. Anyway, yes, there, Getahug. I recommend them entirely. Right, let's move on to our Temu haul. Things that probably aren't quite as good quality as that bear, however, still lovely. I'm just going to get my prices up on my screen here so I can tell you how much everything was, because I know people like to know how much things were, although they won't necessarily be the same price for you as they were for me, but bear with and I will get the prices up. Okay, I've got all the prices on my phone, so let me sort out. I've got quite a few bits here, and some of these things were free, and I think I said this last time that I know if you've been on Temu before, you regularly get, I mean, you get bombarded with offers. And it's quite difficult to ignore them, because sometimes it's like, here, have £100 worth of free cash. They don't always work, but certainly when it says like order X amount and get 6 or 7 free items, I've done that twice now, and both of those times it has worked. But you do have to spend a certain amount first. So I think I had to spend £20 or something like that, and then all of the other items were free. Hang on, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I think it was about £20. I think I spent about 22, and then everything else was free. So let's start with this. So these are called, all right, 4-piece self-adhesive wallpaper-like panels. No residue. I paid £7.39 for these, and these had to go up on the wall here in my office. They came like this. So they're basically like little pin boards. So they come like this. There are 2 different colours which you can alternate on the wall. Let me get the other colour. There are 4 in total, so 2 of each colour. So this is one colour, this sort of taupey colour, and then a sort of beigey colour, and you can sort of alternate them like that on your wall. They have self-adhesive strips on the back, and then you can pin stuff to them. So they're little pin boards basically, and they are just felt really, and then they've got this ribbed effect, and so they're slightly thicker in places where you can put your pin in. They do come with pins, but I bought some more pins which I'll show you in a minute. But they come with, I need to paint my wall first before I can put these on. A lot of these things I've bought are for things, when I do this I'm going to put this here. So when I've painted this wall, I'm going to put these on the wall. So they came with this little thing of clear pins, but I've bought some more fun ones to use. So I thought those would be really nice to sort of decorate this wall. I was going to put a shelf up there, and I think I will. Well, I may not. I may just put these on the wall and then just have like pictures pinned up and things to do and stuff. So I thought that was cool anyway. So those, as I said, were £7.39 for those. Then next on my list, is this. So we recently, for want of a better word, we sacked our window cleaner because he kept saying he'd been, and he clearly hadn't. Our windows were not clean and weren't even wet, and we saw him sitting outside one week and he left, and I then came in the house. So we'd been out for a dog walk, we'd only been gone about 20 minutes, and he had arrived and he was sat outside in the van when we came back, and then he drove off, and I got a thing put through my door to say that he cleaned the windows, and with a bill, and the windows were filthy dirty and nothing had been cleaned, so I was not happy. So we got rid of them, and I could and I should probably get another window cleaner. However, I thought I'd give them a go myself. Problem is, we are a 3-storey house, so cleaning the upstairs windows is a little bit tricky. We can get to them from the inside, but it's a bit difficult to get into certain parts. So I bought this. I've got a nice window clean thing. I've actually got one of those Karcher things, but I don't use that at all. But basically, I've got this extendable thing. Should we put it together? Let's see what it looks like. So what did I pay for this? This was £3.90. So if it doesn't work, I haven't broken the bank. but I thought it was worth trying. Let's see how it goes. Bear with. So I'm hoping that this will help me get to the bits upstairs, really, in the upstairs windows that I can't easily reach from inside. They did have on there like ones that you can use, like really long poles that you can use from the floor, but I don't think I'll be wanting to do that. I don't know how good they would be. There we go. I'll just slide onto there. I believe it does. There we go. So it's not massively long. I don't need it to be massively long. I just need to be able to, you know, when you lean out of the window and you want to be able to scrub on the outside. So it's got just like a foamy pad there, which you can obviously put a cloth on, but it's also got these little things so you could put a wipe and then just slot it in there, you know, like you do with those floor cleaners. So you could put that in there and then give it a scrub. So we'll see how it works. As I say, I haven't lost thousands if it doesn't work, but I think it might be quite handy for getting to the top bits of the windows where I can't reach. So that's that. Next up, what's next on my list? I'm just trying to do it in order to make it easier for prices. Okay, this was quite pricey actually for what it is, but it's very nice. I got this, it's not actually going to even be on display, it's going to be in a cupboard, but our dishwasher pods, we don't have, and I've seen a lot of these things for dishwasher pods and laundry pods, but we don't have laundry pods, we just use liquid detergent. But we do use pods for the dishwasher, and they quite often get damp in the sink underneath, and I think obviously because you've got condensation under there and things, and then they stick together and then they don't work very well. So I thought I would get something to put them in, and I saw this, which is definitely a Ray Dunn dupe. It just says dishwasher pods. There were loads of different ones of different prices. It comes with a little knob for the top, so let's put that on so I can show you what it looks like. It's got a little screw. So yeah, this was £5.48, which, you know, from anywhere else it's not expensive. I'm just thinking for Temu that's quite a lot for a little pod, but it's very nice. There we go. I'm trying to do this quickly. There we go. Oh, it is nice. There we go. So it is like a wood. So there we go. Got a little wooden top. You can put our dishwasher pods in there, and hopefully they will stay dry in there. I mean, you could leave them on the side. I don't want to leave them on the side, but you could. It would look quite nice then, rather than having them in the packet. But mine will sit under the sink. So yeah, happy with that. Next, oh, very similar. So. This is where I say, like, this is for when I do this, this will go on there. When in our main bathroom, we have a little 4-drawer cabinet that I bought from B&M when we first moved in, and it's so annoying because it's just jam-packed full of stuff we never use or hardly ever use. You know, when you get like gift sets and things, and there may be hand cream or body lotion that you don't really use. You use the bits that you use every day, and then you got other bits, and they just get chucked in the drawers. Sun creams and things like that we hardly ever use. Not because we don't use sun cream, but because we don't go on holiday very often. And just things like that. And the fronts of the drawers are all falling off. So I said to Andrew, I said, I need to just replace that with something. And I'm going to get like a little shelving unit, open shelves that are easier to clean. Maybe a little Clarke unit, but I'm thinking they may come out too far. I don't want it to be quite deep. I want it to be probably half of a Clarke unit. So a little shelving unit like that will be perfect. I'm going to have a look online and see what I can find. And then I'll have, I mean, Phoebe and Archie have already got a basket each that they keep all of their cosmetics and stuff in. And then we'll have another couple of baskets for other things. And then I bought this for, well, self-explanatory. It's for the girls' stuff, for Phoebe's girls' stuff specifically, because mine belongs in my bedroom, in our ensuite, but this is for Phoebe's girls' stuff. So I thought it was very cute. 3 little areas there for sanitary stuff, and I thought that was really nice, very cute. Again, very Ray Dunn-esque. And this cost £7.52, so a little bit more expensive, but it is like a wooden box with a lid, and it is, you know, very well made. It's got brass hinges on the back. And I thought that was really nice. So that will sit on, rather than just having an open basket with all of that stuff in, I thought it would be nice to have particularly as she shares her bathroom with a boy. So yeah, she can have all that in there. So that's for Phoebe in our main bathroom. Then the rest of these things on this, because I did 2 orders and I'm showing both in here, but the rest of the things in this order were free. So first and foremost, some socks, because I can't do a Temu haul and not buy socks. I love their socks, and these were just, if you didn't know and you've just tuned into to me and this is your first video that you've watched, then I love leopard print. And I don't mean leopard print clothes so much. I do have some trousers and a coat that's got leopard print on the inside, but specifically socks and shoes. I have a bit of a thing, and so I bought more leopard print socks. These ones are so much better quality than the last ones I bought. Particularly, I mean, these were free. I don't know how much they would have been. I can't tell you, but they were free. So there are 5 pairs of socks, and they're all in varying styles. So we've got a black pair with leopard print around the top. Then we've got a brown pair with like an Adidas type stripe on the top. Archie bought me some Adidas leopard print socks, or was it Andrew? I think it was Archie that bought them for me for my birthday a few years ago. Adidas did a pair, so they did a white pair with leopard print stripes and then a leopard print pair with white stripes, just like these, slightly longer sports socks, and I love them so much, and I wore them a lot and they wore out, and I was so devastated when they wore out because they don't make them anymore, which is a real shame, but I keep looking to see if they do, but these are the nearest thing I'm going to get. So those ones, oh sorry, 4 pairs, not 5 pairs. And these, which I love, so this cream pair with the leopard print stripes on the top, and then last but not least, this light brown pair with the leopard print stripes. And these, as I say, are really good. So I have some from my last haul, I think it was my last haul, and they are very thin, very, very thin, whereas these are not. These are, and they're not thick socks, but they are very stretchy and yeah, more of a nylon-y type material, I suppose, but really nice. Love those. So yeah, 4 pairs of socks for free. The next free item, come on phone, was these. Where are those? So if you saw my B&M haul, might have been the last one I did, I bought a couple of ribbed glasses, small ribbed glasses, which had a glass straw in them. One of the glass straws was broken, so I wanted to buy something to replace it, and if I'm buying them on Amazon, I said, so expensive. And these actually, I think, I mean, I got them for free, obviously, but if I paid for them, they were only about £2 or something like that. So they were pretty cheap, but even better, I got them for free. Can't actually get into the packaging, so bear with. So these are a set of 6 glass straws. There are 3 with an angled top and then 3 straight ones, and then 2 little brush cleaners to go with them. So these are perfect. It's the exact height of the ones in, so they're not full length, they're for a small glass. So the exact height for the tumbler that we broke the straw for. So we've now got a set of 2 again, which is good because the other one's been sat on the side waiting for a straw. So really happy with those, and obviously glass straws are better than plastic ones, although they do break. So now we've got some spares, so really happy with those. I'll put those up there so they don't get squashed. And then these are, this is the next thing, these are magic cleaning cloths. Again, they were free. I think they are for, in fact, I'm going to just click on this to see what it said about them. Cleaning cloth to wipe glass without leaving marks, no watermark, to wipe the glass, to wipe mirrors and artifacts. So yeah, these are, yeah, for cleaning glass and mirrors, and they're almost like a little felt cloth. But I have a glass cloth at the moment that I use, but I've had it for ages. It probably needs replacing, so I thought I would get one of these just to see what they were like. So there's a set of 5, and they're really good as well. I know for taps, like I use a glass cloth on my taps, my chrome taps, and great on like your shower doors and shower screens and things like that. So I thought I'd give those a go. A set of 5, again, they were free. And then last but not least in the, oh no, 2 more things in the freebie section. Right, last 2 bits that were free. These are really tiny things, but I was struggling to find things I actually needed. So I got this one. Oh, actually no, there's more free things down. Hold on, hold your horses. got 7 things for free. There's 4 more things that are free. Right, first and foremost, I've got these hair bubbles. These are also leopard print. Look at these. Oh, cool. These are super stretchy, which are great because I struggle. I'm fine with my hair, but I often struggle with Phoebe's hair to get something that will hold it because she's got really thick, heavy hair. And sometimes it's really hard to find bobbles that will hold her hair up, especially for dance. So those are cool and I like those. And if she doesn't wear them, well, I will. So hair bubbles, again, they were free. They would have been pence otherwise. And then these are going to be really useful. So so when Phoebe takes her lunch to school, she uses a fairly small lunch box, and you can't fit, you know, you want to put an ice pack in because she will always have like a sausage roll or some savoury eggs or something like that. So I always want to put an ice pack in, but you can't fit a big ice pack in so then I feel like I've got to put the whole lunchbox in another bag with an ice pack. So I have been using the little tiny you know, like the plastic ice cubes you can get to put into drinks. So I put a few of those in before, and then I saw these. I thought these will be perfect because they're small, and there are 4 in the pack, and they're these little mini ice cubes. So you have ice blocks. So you need to fill them with water. They've got a little thing that comes off, and then you fill them up. Well, I'm presuming it can't. Oh no, it just pulls off. There we go. Pulls off. Fill it up with, and then put it in the freezer. And they're 4. So 2 blue, 2 pink, and these will be perfect for a small lunchbox. So if you've got children that are going to school that needs, you know, little ice packs in their lunchboxes, these are perfect. If you're not taking, like, going somewhere with a big picnic basket or whatever. So I thought those were great. And then last 2 things this time for the freebies, and then I've got some more things that I bought. So I bought these socks. More socks. And these were really for me to do my workouts in the morning. So I do my workouts in the lounge at the moment. I did look for some for Andrew because he does yoga at home, and I thought he would benefit from something with a sticky bottom for that, although he does use bare feet mostly. But I thought they did men's like yoga socks, but they were all just plain and boring, and I wanted some with something fun on, but they didn't have any. So I just got these for myself, and I can use these for my workouts. I only got 1 pair, but they've got, look, they're autumn. They've got a pumpkin and an oak leaf and a little pumpkin spice latte. As you know, I love all things autumn. So, I mean, I may just use them as ordinary socks, to be fair, but I just thought they were gorgeous. So yeah, they do all sorts of different ones. They do matcha ones and Pilates and coffee ones and all sorts. So those are great if you do any sort of Pilates or yoga. And then last but not least, I got these brushes. Phoebe asked for these. They're makeup brushes. I think they're actually a bit smaller than she wanted, but she will be able to make use of them. But they're mostly sort of this sort of size. They're very soft. And they feel quite good quality, but they are all pretty small. I think that's the biggest, is that one there. So they are sort of blusher brushes, as opposed, I think she was hoping for a foundation brush, but there's nothing that's strong enough for that. But they're fine for what they are, and I'd say they were free, so I think they were only a couple of pence anyway if we had paid for them. So I got those. Right, next, let me get my other order up so I can tell you what I paid for these. Okay, so next up, I paid for these ones. So I bought this and it is basically a, what does it describe as? A dual-sided heat-resistant desk mat. And this is for my desk here. You can see it has a wooden top. It's just an IKEA Hemnes desk, but it has a wooden top, and I am worried that drinks and things are going to leave a mark because there's no like varnish or anything on it. It is very much just a matte wood surface. So I thought this would double up as also like a mouse mat. It needs flattening out, but it's a nice colour. It matches like my little plant and my book. And basically there's different sizes you can order. I got 45 centimetres by a metre. You can get different colours, pinks, greens, whatever you want. I paid £7.41, and this will sit on my desk. So if I've got a cup of tea or coffee, I don't have to worry about it spilling. I can double up as a mouse mat. So yeah, I'm hoping that will be really good and just keep my desk looking nicer for longer. because I don't want like coffee rings and stuff on there, because I don't think you'd get them out, because I think they would seep into the wood. So that's what I got that for. And then next up I got this. I've been looking forward to taking this out of the package actually. I unpacked all this stuff yesterday, but I didn't actually properly look at any of it. This is t-shirt. This feels like really nice quality. It's a little bit see-through, but I don't find most t-shirts are these days. It's it's like a silky material. It doesn't smell. Sometimes these things are a bit whiffy when you get them. Do not bleach, hang dry. It's 95% polyester and 5% elastane. So it's a stretchy t-shirt. I got, what size did I get? I got an extra large. So I think maybe it's supposed to be a fitted t-shirt because it is stretchy, but I wanted I want it to be oversized. It was £5.54. And so on the front it's just got that matcha latte social club established 2025 on it, and then it's got the same on the back but in a big design, and I love that. Graphic tees are like the in thing, aren't they, at the moment? I think I mentioned on a previous video that I was looking for some nice ones, and I saw this and thought it was lovely. So and green is my go-to colour at the moment. I love that. So I'm off to Birmingham tomorrow for the day, and I think I might wear it. So really happy with that. Then two more things which are basically the same, so I will show you them together. These are the pins that I bought for the pin board. So I got two sorts. I got these little ones which were £1.35 for a pack of 12, and then these which were £1.81 for a pack of 62. I think I'm all right for pins now. I've got the ones that came with them, and now I've got all of these. But they'll come in useful anyway. So the plain ones, they come in a little box, and then we've got all of these different. So they're all quite beigey, so they will match the little boards that are going on the wall. And you've got little round wooden ones, and then the light oak sort of ones, and then these little pins, and then little square ones as well. So those are lovely, and then these are super cute, and I think I'll probably use these more than anything else. And they're these little flowers. Look at those. Now I've actually got some car air fresheners that I got from Temu a long time ago. Well, actually probably a year ago, because I got them ready for my new car, which I got, oh no, hang on, yes, which I got in October. And oh no, hang on, that wasn't last year, that was the year before. Yes, the year before. So it wasn't last year, it was the year before. Anyway, I was getting a new car, and so I wanted some nice air fresheners, and I got some like this. So they look almost identical to this, but bigger. They're about sort of that sort of size, and they go onto your dash. But these are little pins, and I thought they were absolutely gorgeous. And so they will look really nice on those sort of beigey neutral pin boards up on the wall here. And that is everything that I got from Temu. So thank you for watching this video, and thank you to Getahug for sending me the gorgeous little bear. He has been stolen. Phoebe came in halfway through the video and said, "Can I have my bear?" She is going to film a little video for YouTube Shorts and Instagram for me with the bear as well. But yeah, if you have a suggested name for the bear, then please leave it down below. We'd love to hear your suggestions. But he is gorgeous, and yeah, if you'd like to purchase one for yourself or for a loved one, then the details are down below, and you can obviously get 15% off with my code. So thank you to Getahug for sending me the bear. Phoebe is more than happy to give him a nice home here. So thank you for watching. I will leave also all of the items linked in this haul, and a link to Temu where you can get like £100 worth of vouchers or something. It'll all be down below. All of it, all of the links down below. So thank you very much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye. You've told me more than once to show you my intention. My brain gets blocked at times, but now somehow I'll give you my attention.